just enough time for Legion to show you guys how to make some gold. I took a little bit of a hiatus from WoW content, but I am back just in time to help you save up and get some money before the next expansion. This video's topic is going to be how to make gold with the Winter's Veil event. So as you can notice by all the trees and lights and presents and the people walking around in little Santa suits, that it is Christmas time in the World of Warcraft universe. And with that comes some new things this year with the introduction to the garrison on how to get some gold. My recommendation for this is that you have a druid. You don't have to be a druid, any class can do the quest. Um, but being a druid gives you a little bit of an edge in farming in general, and with farming the snowballs and the pets. First, I'm going to show you the quest. So, essentially, you have to be level 100. Or I would recommend that you be level 100. I'm sure you can do this at any level. I'm not sure what level the quest giver starts giving you the quest at, but I am level 100, so and you can't really kill the mobs. You're gonna have a really hard time, but if you group with someone else, I'm sure that they could carry you through it. But basically, if you're Alliance, you just want to come to the middle of your garrison and you want to talk to
Welcome,
Izzy
friend.
Holly Fizzle, and she has 4
Interesting.
quests for you. You want to pick up all 4 quests. They're all in the same area, and they're really, really easy quests. And when you do the quest, you're going to get some gold, and you're going to get these Merry Supplies. And the Merry Supplies have a chance to drop a mount. They have a chance to drop the elixirs of rapid thought, I believe that's what it is. The extra experience elixirs that boost your experience gain by 300. You have the chance to get the garrison, the tokens that reward you garrison resources. You get the chance to get the tokens that give you honor points. You also get the chance to get the Medallion of the Legion, which will give you reputation points. And pets and other various things are found in these Merry Supplies. They are Battle.net account bound. You can do them with multiple characters, but you can only do these once a day. Uh, and
Pleasure
it
doing business
takes
with ya.
5 of them. This is all the stuff that you can buy with these little Merry Supplies. So the big thing that you want to buy is going to be the Savage Gift once you get 5 of the Merry Supplies.
Be careful out
So
there.
I'm going to show you where these quests are. So once you pick all 4 of the quests up, they do give you 5 Merry gifts. Most of them give 1 gift, and then one of them gives you 2 for a total of 5. But it's in Frostfire Ridge in this area right here. If you take this Alliance flight path right here to the Bloodslag Mines, it's going to take you like right where you need to be. So I'm going to hop on that flight path and I
Light
will
be
meet
with
you
you
guys in the area.
for the Alliance.
Alright, so here we are at the Bloodmaw Slag Mines flight path for the Alliance. I believe the Horde can fly here too. And if you have flying, you can just fly up and over. If you don't have flying, it's a little bit of traveling. You're gonna have to go over past the instance portals for the Blood Mole Slag Mines. Um, excuse me, get the hiccups. Then you're gonna have to come up through here, and you have to get around all of these level 100 mobs, and just kind of follow this path up here and up here, and there you go. Now I am on a PvP server, so this is a little bit harder for me, and it's really horde dominant in this area most of the time. Um, so if you're on a PvP server, I really recommend that you be a druid because it's gonna help you out a lot. Um, As far as the quest, you can see this guy Grumpus here. One of the quests is just to slay him. I don't believe he drops anything. You just need to kill him for the quest. Uh, the other quest is going to be to kill 8 of these grumplings, and the area does lag a little bit. They're not too hard to kill, but they can be annoying if you're melee because they do this. You can see them doing their little jump thing that'll knock you back and stuff like that. So they can kind of be a little bit of a pain in the ass to kill. You see these little cages here. They're gonna have children in them. You just have to free the children. And then you see these little like presents right here. You're gonna get this bomb, spirit bomb, and basically you're going to bomb the unworthy Grumpus presents and turn them into like little festive presents for the children. So that's the 4 quests. I mean, they're really easy to do. Um, but on top of the quests here, you can see these little snow mounds. Now, if you're a druid, because of your flying mechanics, you can get really close to these without aggroing any of the mobs. So you can actually effectively farm these little snow mounds at a distance so that the mobs don't aggro to you and that other players probably won't be attacking you either, except this bastard warlock. And if you're a druid, I mean, you can just fly out of range, so if you are on a PvP server, it's not really too big of a deal. But you just walk around and you collect these, because these have a chance to, they have snowballs, but they also have the chance to drop this pet here, this little grumpling pet. The price for the grumpling pet has gone down substantially since the start of it. I think on day one they were like a couple of thousand gold. Now the average price on my server is about 250 to 300 gold, and they just keep flooding the market with them basically. The other things that you're gonna get are these. There's three, one, two, three, four types of snowballs. The first is gonna be these savage snowballs. Basically, they don't really sell for anything. I just use them on people. The regular snowballs go for about 1 gold a piece on my auction house at the moment. Um, I mean, people are just buying them to have fun with them. The huge snowballs are pretty cool. They go for about 25 to 30 gold on my server. And then you got this. I don't know if they actually sell, but there's a ton of them for about 200 to 225 golds on my server, and this is basically the yucky yellow snow that we're told not to eat. So, uh, it took me all of these snowballs that you see here. It took me this many. Let's see, 20, 40, 60, 80. Let's say I think it was roughly for every like 100 that I got a pet. So you can kind of keep that in mind if you actually want to farm this pet. It's not really that efficient because they don't really sell for a whole lot. But if you want to do what a lot of people are doing right now, they are actually farming a bunch of them and waiting until Christmas is over. That way, everybody that has it, everybody that wants it, um, buys it and everything, and the auction house kind of stables out. That way, when new players are coming in or people that missed Christmas or whatever, they'll pay like a higher value to get it because it'll be a little bit more rare. So if you want to kind of keep that in mind, and I'm actually gonna fight one of these things. I'm a really awful druid, by the way, so don't judge my druid skills. Oh, shoot. So yeah, it's not that bad to kill a bunch of these. And then I'm just gonna finish killing these up real quick, and then I'm gonna return back to my garrison to see what I can get with my supplies. Alright guys, so we're back in our garrison, and we're just gonna come over to the little garrison quest giver for the holiday stuff over here.
Time is money, friend.
And we're gonna turn on all the quests.
If you ever need anything, glad I could help. Keep it real. Be careful out there.
And you can see that we have the 5 of the Merry supplies. You can stack them up if you think. I just buy the Savage Gifts Um,
Interesting.
if you think it would be a good idea to save a bunch and then open a bunch all at once, you could do that too. Whatever makes you feel
Pleasure
more
doing business
lucky,
with
I
ya.
guess. And I just open this up, and oh my God, it's the it's the mount, guys. So this is the mount that drops. It's the minion of Grumpus. Right now on my server they're going for about 70,000 gold. I think I saw some people like in trade chat trying to sell them for about 60,000 gold. The mount is a lot more common than you think, and a lot of people have been getting it today. So if you're trying to profit off of it, I would recommend selling it as soon as possible. But if they're really, really cheap, depending on your server, like I said, with the minion pets, you might want to hold on to them until after the Christmas hype is up and people can't get it anymore, because then more people are going to be wanting to look for it and you can charge a higher price for it. So that would be up to you. Um, Alternatively, if you're like me, I just sell, sell, sell. I don't worry about learning it for myself because I sell early. That way, closer to when the Winter Veil event is over, I mean, this stuff is going to be like dirt cheap. You're probably going to get one of these for like 10,000 gold or less, or maybe even 5,000 gold or less. And then I would buy it then for myself, after I've done made all the profit that I can make on it. So you want to do that on as many characters as you can a day. So, and I mean, that's all profit. So just from like today, if I sell this, I've already made 70k gold. And that takes like 10 minutes to do the quest, if that. The longest part about that whole thing is actually flying over to Frostfire Ridge. So, um, a couple of thousand gold in these little yellow snowballs, and like 200 gold in Grumpling. So, I mean, that's it. It's easy, it's quick, and you just have to pretty much be level 100 to do it. If you guys have any questions, you can leave them down below and I'll get back to answering them. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you found it very informative. And I will see you guys with the next tip.